Hey guys, welcome back to Healing Essentials. If you hear my kids in the background, they're children, so try to pay no mind. I found in Psalms 119, deal bountifully with thy servant, that I may live and keep thy word. Verses 17 to 24. Open thou my eyes, that I may behold wondrous things out of your law. I am a stranger in the earth. Hide not your commandments from me. My soul breaketh for the longing that it has unto your judgments at all times. Thou hast rebuked the proud that are cursed, which do wrong from your commandments. Remove from me reproach and contempt, for I have kept your testimonies. Princes also did sit and speak against me, but your servant did meditate in your statutes. Your testimonies also are my delight and my counsel. As I read that, I got a whole bunch of flashes of my past, of the things that I've been through. And we're talking about healing here. So if you find yourself on this channel and you find yourself at a stage that you want to heal and don't know where to begin, or you think you may be alone in your story, I am here, one, to share my testimonies. I am open and vulnerable to speak about things that many may be afraid of. I've learned through my healing journey, through my process, that me being quiet and being yes ma'am, because I didn't want to hurt someone else's feelings, yet I was internally damaging myself. Yeah, you get tired of that. I do speak about certain things I know. If I'm led to it astrologically, sometimes I use tools as my tarot decks, my oracle decks, just to see the pictures and clear something I want to share or a message that I'm receiving. The pictures help me to see and process it more clearly. I use the Bible a lot as a tool for you to go back in. I love to share the word of what Sacred Spirit shares with me. So I got flashes of my past and what I chose to be okay with. And I think I got it when I read the verse, the verses 17 through 21. Deal bountifully with thy servant, that I may live and keep thy word. Open thou my eyes, that I may behold wondrous things out of thy law. I am a stranger in the earth. Hide not your commandments from me. My soul breaketh for the longing that it has unto the judgment of at all times. And thou hast rebuked the proud that are cursed, which do wrong from your commandments. So now, as I'm standing up, and many are standing up in their truth through their healing, you're starting to see what you allowed. You're starting to see what you were content with. You're starting to see that even those who thought they were higher and had more authority over you hid a lot of things from you. You feel me? And now, through this retrograde in Libra, we're seeing clearly the veils are dropping. We're seeing the truth in certain aspects. We're seeing things that were hidden. People are coming back and thinking that we're going to put up with whatever they think we're going to put up with. The fear that they may have once put in our heart and our spirit. And we're standing up. We're saying no. You know, I got flashes of wanting to be a nurse. I've always wanted to help heal in some way, shape, or form. And I got laughed at. You don't have time for that. Between work, the kids, ain't nobody babysitting for you. I got laughed at and mocked. You cannot do that. And instead of me saying, yes, I can, I will figure out a way, and doing what I had to do to be what I wanted to be, I literally sat there and said, okay. And I've raised my children the best of my ability. And from that day forward, when I heard no one's going to babysit for you, I stood tall and said, you know what? Yeah, nobody is going to babysit for me, because I refuse to allow anyone else to teach my kids this bullshit in life. And people get mad. At the truth that comes out these kids' mouth and the shit that I go, you know what? Take it. This takes me aback at times, and I'm like, oh shit. But you know what? Kids are innocent, and they're going to tell you what it is. Sometimes they think they know more than one, but you know what? That's when you got to check them and teach them how to communicate. You know? I had an incident where I continue to get blamed for walking away from something I wasn't happy with, from something I was getting abused, from something that I got abandoned from, abused. And they talk about, I am salty. No, I'm not. I forgave you. I forgave myself. I let go. I don't bother you. I don't call you. I don't ask you for nothing. But yet and still, I've been raising my children all alone. And in the last 3 years, you being consistent with them, give me a break. But I'm getting blamed. And punished for raising them by myself because I chose my happiness, my safety, and my children's peace of mind and safety. So I'm getting punished. Nah, we don't do that. The ugly will show the meek what it is. It's sad what is going on, but we have to see it. People are coming back that have taken advantage. And there's people that are standing in their authority and their right and their healing and saying, are you freaking kidding me? I told many, take accountability for your actions. Take accountability for where you are right now. You cannot blame me and continually blame me for something you chose. I left, and I've left many where they stood at least 10 years back. But today, where I stand, I still get blamed. I used to change my number constantly, and people used to make fun of me. Are you hiding from the feds? And I'm like, no, I just didn't want to deal with people. Now, I'm not changing shit. I'm just ignoring you. Because I don't bother you. I don't call you. I erase numbers. If I don't know the number, I'm not picking it up. It's simple. Y'all not messing with my peace of mind. I'm not going to get blamed for your fuck-ups. My consistency is to myself. My consistency is to my kids. My consistency is to my spiritual healing, my spiritual journey, my spiritual conquest, my spiritual communication and oneness with divine creator source. My oneness with sacred spirit. My oneness with my prayers. My oneness. I don't want to be above no one. I feel we're all equal. Yet, being that some of us see us as equals because we are just spiritual beings, right? There's always that yin and yang, which my daughter is now learning. She finds it funny, but now she sees what I mean when it comes to the balance. Darkness versus light, right? It's the spiritual warfare between the people who want to evolve and are evolving, and the darkness falling. Babylon is falling as we're speaking. We're seeing it. It may take time because the collective, if we can all do it together, it will be so powerful. But everyone is on their own healing journey, like specks of light that come and go, the ebb and flow of, the light. We have to see it in that way until we rise. The reason why things are not making sense in a way is because we're not listening to hear and understand. We're listening to speak. And that's why I don't do consistent videos back to back to back to back, because I want to get an understanding before I release a message, and make sure with my ancestors, with my spiritual protectors, with my guardian angels, with sacred spirit, that everything is aligned. I'm not, I'm trying to teach what I'm learning, yet help you to make that next step without forcefulness. I can lead a horse into water, but I cannot force you to drink. Everyone has free will to do as they please. My path, it may not be your path, but something I say in any of these videos may spark an interest in your heart and say, you know what, I need to look into this because it's time for me to change. I'm tired of repeating this. And that's the problem, why we continue to see the things we've seen in the past, because we're not listening, we're not seeing, we're not understanding or feeling. We just keep repeating the cycles. When are we going to just stop and take heed and listen to the statutes, to the words, to the spirit, the testimonies that we've heard over and over and over and over again? It's a delight that now spiritually we're evolving, right? We should be delightful to go, I've seen this already. This played out. The more we evolve, the more we go into the light and deal with our shadow, the more Babylon cripples, crumbles, and dissipates. Think about that. May you have a weekend full of love, peace, and healing. I love you guys genuinely. I hope this message helped. I didn't want to go on a tan rage, on a rampage, on a salty cage, because that ain't me. Don't forget to subscribe and like if you enjoyed this message. If you enjoy any of my messages, I'll be back soon. All right, peace.